being given. They are all ready to play these grand finals.
Yeah, final destination, of course. Mr. R and Ken will be going with that Chic Cloud, which is usually considered to be the best, at the very least, theoretically, the best team in doubles. But we're going to have to check and see how they will be fighting against these double corners. They did win against them once, so we're going to have to see whether or not they do a repeat, or will Ramses and Space have something up their sleeves to win this one.
And I'm actually interested to see Ken's Cloud in action. I haven't seen yet. I've heard that it's pretty clean. So let's see how his Cloud stacks up.
Yeah, I didn't watch that much of the doubles, but I did see some really nice volleys between...
Talking about volleys.
but Corin is a bit heavy, apparently.
Yeah, and Cloud with no rage whatsoever. You know, the height wasn't there either. So Corin is living to see another day.
Yeah, and that's always you just sigh out of relief, like, whew, I didn't die.
I just took 1%.
Yeah.
Shake it off.
But yeah, of course, since Space and Ramses are coming from the loser side, they need to win 2 matches. But these could be bad, Ramses.
Yeah. Yep. Ramen just, you know, sticking out his leg, putting Corin in a very bad position, just bouncing fish to finish it all off. Yeah,
Corin, when she doesn't have that double jump for recovery, it's kind of easy if he can manage to wait it out, because of course at the startup of his her up B is ridiculous. It's so hard to challenge, but after that it's kind of easy to challenge when she loses those invulnerability frames.
And that white flash with 3 players off stage.
Oh no, what was that?
That was just extremely poor play.
It seemed like he dragged his own teammate with him.
Yep.
Like, okay, total reset, let's go. They did manage to immediately come back and take out Mr. R's first stock, but they only have 3 stocks left for the team in total.
And one, they just want to play grand finals in hard mode.
Let's put some, like, challenge to this. Yeah. But one difference I see already from the red team, they are throwing a lot more counters out. Already, like, I've heard the counters go out like 3 or 4 times, which is pretty much 4 times more than until now.
Yeah, that might have to do with a change up of strategy, maybe a bit of desperation as well. Who knows?
It could be. They could be just testing out the waters on the first match, because even though if they lose this, they still have a lot more to play. But you never want to lose, especially when you come from the loser side. You don't want to lose the first match. It's so like, it's just put so much mental pressure on you. Right. They are starting to retaliate in nice instant pin and just getting that tipper.
Yeah, but it's going to be a little too late, because look at this situation that Space is in. 4 stocks on blue team.
Yeah, I am going to be expecting that this is going to be some kind of a nice team combo expedition right now. Let's see, can they volley this lonesome Corin over here?
Yeah. Ooh, nice jab interruption.
That's actually something you don't see that often, because
exactly.
Throws, of course, have that throw armor, but they don't. It doesn't last forever.
People usually just wait out the throw and punish afterwards.
Yeah, especially a area effect throw like Corin's down throw. But
man, confirming off of multi jab. Can we talk about that?
They, even if they don't seem that often, they are really on point with those. They know the trajectories where they're gonna fly.
You know, Ramen has teamed with many clouds.
Yeah, but that is definitely because rapid jabs, it's one of the like hardest things to actually properly connect, because there's such a high probability of them just actually getting out of the whole rapid jab if they can SDI and DI properly from it. Just mash that control stick upwards and try to survive.
Alrighty. Let's hope that Space and Ramses haven't lost faith completely yet, because we are going to Game 2, still on Final Destination.
Yeah, they definitely want to just come back and just fight it out, because definitely the match would have been completely different if they just didn't randomly decide to drop down on the left side.
That is definitely true.
2 stocks are so much... I mean, considering you have 6, that's so much of percentage on your total. If you lose them like that, it's just what you're going to do about it. Oh, and here comes the volleys. Nice. Oh, boy,
yeah, and this time going to close it out at 89. So that's, yeah, that's a rough start for red team.
Yeah, that was the really good awareness from blue team. They realized, okay, the percentage is a bit too low. Let me just like hit the Corin back and then go for the finishing touch. Just rack up a bit of more damage for the to be certain that the finishing touch will actually kill. And here comes another one.
Such a beautiful catch coming out from Mr. R. Up air. And yeah, red team down 2 stocks already.
Yeah. It definitely seems that blue team, every time they get a grab, they get a KO from that, which is a ridiculously good attribute to have on your team.
Ooh,
oh, extended. That hitbox definitely got extended. That fight should not last that long, but neither will that stock from Ken.
No, it was a good challenge from
oh, I think that's actually should be dead. No, Mr. R unfortunately dipped a bit too low with that vanish. He couldn't come back in time. Though we are even in stocks, it is looking kind of grim on the percentage side. Let's see if they can get any kind of team combos going in.
Okay, Ken making it back safely.
Yeah, not falling for that down air.
Oh,
that was crazy.
I like the idea, trying to confirm off of Mr. R's hit with that F smash, but Ramses was ready to counterattack.
Okay, that was definitely... Space wasn't ready for that back air. He was definitely looking out for a finishing touch to kill, but... Oh, no! That's your teammate! That's your teammate!
I think he got a bit confused right there.
Those are always the best combos when you just team with your opposing team. 2 stocks left for our Corins. Let's see if they can pull out a miracle and just come back, but I kind of...
Yeah, miracle is the right word right here.
Back throw, not going to take any stocks from that, but they have both of the Corins on the left side. This is always scary. The ledge is such a scary place when you have Cloud with limit.
And a Sheik to back him up.
Yeah, oh, actually really good DI to manage to get from that.
These
team combos. Oh, but actually Ramses being completely ready for that, realizing, okay, well, you're above me.
There is still signs of life in the red team.
Yeah, especially with that kill. We are on the last stocks for everybody over here, but they need to be careful.
Basically, they need a Gimp on Cloud.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's an awkward situation when you have, like, both of your opponents, you both have them grabbed. It's like, okay, who's going to follow up with what? But they are reaching the critical percent of Cloud actually getting that limit, because when he gets that limit, you're pretty much doomed over here. Down air not leading to anything, and that's going to be up air. Yeah, no need to use limit. And again, we have Ramses trying to survive on his own, and Miso are going for those fancy bounce fishes, but it doesn't really need anything.
Yeah, that was just solid stuff in those closing seconds from blue team. You know, Ramen covering down low end of stage, Ken waiting on stage just to limit cross slash Corin in the face.
Yep, a lot of slashes, and then you go flying. This is definitely not looking that great for our team, Corin over here. But they will stick to their guns, though I don't really think they should go here, but they want it. Let's see if they can pull out the miracle of the third match and just beat them out, but...
I mean, because even if they get this game, they still have 2 more to win, and then it's just a reset.
Yeah, then they still have to win 3 more. It's definitely exhausting, especially when you start out like this. The amount of pressure they are going to have from, like, okay, how many matches do we still have to win?
And how many did we lose already?
Yep,
5.
But they are starting to find their groove. They have the center of the stage. They are keeping blue team above and away from them.
Yeah, of course, you should never give up, no matter how grim the situation looks.
Space was over 70%. Usually that is the percentage you start to get those kills with the aerial finishing touch, but no.
I mean, it looks like Ken doesn't know his percentages completely.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, Corin is, well, she isn't that like heavy of a character, but she's not a lightweight either. And actually, again, the first stock going to the blue team, but we're going to have to check and see what's going to happen. But that cross slash is going to happen, and Ramin was actually, I really like the fact that he was ready on the above to follow up for anything if there was a need for it, but there was no need for it. That will kill. Yeah,
right there, Red Team had an opportunity to get rid of Cloud for stock, but they missed the team combo, which in times like these you really need to hit those.
Yeah, the Dragon Fang shot was slightly misspaced, and it didn't really manage to get the proper bites out of him.
Okay, and yeah, blue team on the other hand are still
and here comes the juggles.
Yeah, combos, juggles, they've got it all.
And again, it's always so weird to see Cloud live so long in doubles.
You think?
Yeah, I do. Oh, we got some counters. Be ready. Be careful of that. Keep that in mind.
Was that the first counter of the set? I think so. You know, the first one hitting, actually.
Yeah, actually triggering.
Triggering, yeah. Still not hitting.
Again, a kind of a team kill.
Yep.
he realized, okay, I hit somebody, but you gotta realize that that was your teammate.
Yeah, and I can imagine Red Team being a bit burned out. You know, Ramses had a stellar performance so far in singles, which cost him a lot of energy. You have to face the likes of Mr. R and Ken. This is no easy feat.
Yeah. It's always hard when you're playing, I mean, it's kind of odd to say it's hard when you're so good that you have to play doubles and singles both, but that is the truth. It is really exhausting to play both of these because they are completely different games, and, well, you always have the mentality of if you screw up in doubles, you kind of also screw up your friend.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But 170 on Ramses, he's still living. And he needs to keep this stock for as long as he can.
And a lot of Dragon Fang shots coming out from the Red Team, but not a lot of them connecting though.
They're actually killing.
And yet they finally get the, you know, a bit of a team combo start, but not a finishing hit.
Yeah, they did get a few hits, but nothing that spectacular. And unfortunately, that misspaced forward will be punished. And there we go. Again, confirming from the rapid chat.
And a fresh stock on Ramses, but he has 3 stocks to go through from blue team.
Yeah, the course of action should be kill Ken immediately and then gimp him immediately while trying to avoid Mr. R. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Again on the edge. That is so deadly because, like, Sheik on her own can cover so many.
Boy.
Look at this juggle.
Oh, yeah, and they tried
He went for it.
He went for it. I respect it.
Yeah, because if that actually hit, that would have been so glorious. Okay, that's 1 stock gone. Oh, nice. Actually getting the side B. Oh, he tried to catch that 2-frame with the tipper, but that's unfortunately not yet for blue team.
Last chance right here.
Ramses is still alive, and we have the limits on deck. That is so deadly. Oh,
yeah,
nice
gets clipped by the needles, but that tech was so good.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's the thing when she can just, she's so mobile, she can just go for those.
Clapping it up.
Red team did, at the very end of this last match, you could